Before I start this video, I do want to put a disclaimer and a warning. This video will talk about sexual assault issues, non-consent issues, and anything else that could be triggering in that subject. So if you have to click away, I understand. And thank you for tuning in anyways. You're not alone, and we will get through this together. Choosing the man versus the bear. How this hypothetical has now become an internet meme and trend. Now, when I say meme, I don't actually mean it in a funny way. I do mean it in a more serious tone on how people are making fun of this subject and what it actually means in the explanations behind this hypothetical question. Now, according to CNN, the man who created the trend originally was not even trying to make a hypothetical question. It's a TikTok user. Sorry, I have it pulled up, but I'm a little nervous. TikTok creator and anti-misogynist educator Call Me BK, who claims to have started the current man versus bear debate, said he didn't even consider the question to be hypothetical. He pointed out in a video saying, if you are alone in the woods, you are safer with the bear than you are with a man. And obviously this started a trend as we're talking about it and we're seeing here. And at first, I kind of liked it as a trend hypothetical because it was giving an outlet for women and men of sexual assault, abuse, and past experiences to talk about this in a safer environment, going like, well, the bear wouldn't do this to me, so I picked the bear. And I thought it was a nice way for people to relate and for us to not feel alone. And obviously, that didn't go well as we're talking about it, and it kind of blew up into this bigger, oh, well, a bear would kill you, a bear would do this, or a bear wouldn't do this, or not all men are like this. And no one is trying to lump all men together. I'm sure most of these people, if not all of them, understand that the bear would kill us. No one is saying the bear would not kill us. It's the fact so many people who have had these experiences and what happened to them, they'd rather be dead than have to go through that again or to be terrified of the idea of that happening again. And I don't think we should be diminishing mine, theirs, anyone's experiences when it comes to what happened to them as people. And I understand there's men out there who are frustrated saying like, well, I'm a nice guy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I being treated like this? And I understand. If you're being treated poorly over a trend, genuinely facing bullying, harassment, or other abuse, it is wrong. No one meant for that to happen with this trend. It was just people trying to talk about their experiences. I don't think it's right, though, if you're experiencing that, to then also put hate onto other people. You should be doing better as a person. We should all be doing better as people, so we're not putting hate on each other. We're not constantly at each other's throats. There shouldn't be this whole thing of women are dumb or men are scary. We should be doing all better as people. You should be able to listen to a woman's opinion about the issue, hear it, and understand and be like, I understand that. I'm not like that, but I understand why you feel that way. And men shouldn't be labeled into, oh, we're all bad and scary. I hate men. This is gross. And they're wrong. I do think if you're on either fence of this, where you're just saying all are bad, it's wrong. It adds harmful stereotypes. It adds guilt and pressure to each other, and you're just making the situation worse. I'm sorry, I keep fixing my shirt because it feels weird. You're not helping anyone by doing this. You're not helping each other. You're creating more hate, more anger. And I'm sorry, I think a lot of you need therapy. I don't want to be that person. I'm in therapy. I have been for years now over what happened to me when I was younger and then what happened to me in my adult years. And the way you guys talk about these situations, going like, what about me? What about what happened to me? You don't see me complaining or talking about what happened to me. You should talk about it if you're comfortable. Do it in a safe space. You have held this hate and anger towards something. What do you do with it? You spew it at other people who don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. You don't deserve what happened to you. But the fact that you want to change it into women are stupid. And I'm sorry, I don't want to point out the one group here because I want to be unbiased. But it's hard to be unbiased when the first time this trend came out, I thought, yeah, I probably would pick the fucking bear over what happened to me. I would never want to go through what happened to me again. I'd rather someone have, in that moment, when it happened, I wanted to be killed instead. Because then I didn't have to live on with this trauma, with this constant, they did this to me, I'm ruined stigma that I got when I did talk about it with the wrong people. And how I needed to be safe and all these other things that happened to me. You don't get to turn that into, well, you're stupid because you'd rather be killed. You're still alive now. And you're right, I am still alive. I am in a better fucking place. But I wasn't then. I didn't have the resources or the time to become a better person. And I was angry for so many years about it. It made me a bad person at times. Where I didn't want to talk to my friends. I didn't want to talk to the opposite sex. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I wanted to be alone. And then I got the help I needed. And I think a lot of you need that help. I really do. I don't understand how a trend and when I first heard about it and first saw the videos on TikTok and everywhere else about it, was so inspiring to see us talk about our issues. For us to be like, this happened to me. I'm feeling comfortable to talk about it, and in a more funny way. It was kind of funny at first. Where it's like, yeah, obviously a bear wouldn't treat you like a normal person. They don't understand what nose means. But a man and a woman does. But instead, you rather just see it as oh, men suck. You're saying men suck, instead of actually understanding what these victims went through. What we went through. Sorry. This is why I didn't at first want to talk about this, because it was just a lot. But I thought, you are not alone. For all of us who are seeing these trends, are receiving the hate online, where we're being picked apart by how we look, or the bear wouldn't shoot you anyways because you're fat, ugly, like a fucking bitch that you are. And they're missing the point. I want you to know that I get your point. I understand the point. There are people out there who understand your point. And I want to thank you for talking about your issues so other people don't feel alone in what happened to them. It really sucks, guys, that this has become such a hateful place to be on. You know, I remember I downloaded TikTok back when, like, COVID first happened and we were all locked down. And it seemed genuinely a nicer place to be. Like, a nice, fun environment. And I remember when YouTube was like that. I remember when Facebook was like that. Instagram, Snapchat, all these places start from good. They start from communication and talking to each other. And then you just make it ugly. The people who don't want others to be happy, you just make everything ugly. Make everything hateful and shameful and just a bad fucking time to be on. And it's exhausting. So, if you are new to my channel, I promise this is not what I usually talk about. I might chime in now and then about topics like this because I do think they're important. Because I don't want to be a YouTuber who's like, I'm just gaming, or I'm just this, or I'm just that. I want you to feel safe here. I want a community where we feel safe and you can talk to me or listen to me and not feel alone. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And thank you for clicking on this video. Like and subscribe, you know, all the same. I know it's a serious topic, so it feels fucking shitty to be like and subscribe. But I'm sorry, that's just kind of I'm so used to doing that at the end of my videos now, but my name is Princess Sherbie. Thank you for watching. For anyone who needs help, I have resources linked below, and I want to thank you again for tuning in, and just to reiterate, you are not alone. We will never be alone, and there are people who will help you and can help you. Thanks again for watching.